Hello, my love, and welcome to Freedom Faith Tarot, or some of you know it as Freaky Freeze Readings on the Facebook, but Freedom Faith Tarot is the name. So, I started this channel last year. My first video was uploaded April 2nd, second video May 22nd, and I have not posted a video since. I had to take a much needed social media break and just self-reflection and everything, y'all. I know this is so ghetto. So I got my ring light, but I accidentally left the stand. So yeah, my ring light is over here. So unfortunately you won't be able to see your cards. But that's just this video. In the future, you definitely be able to see your cards because I'll have my actual stand and the ring light will be going down. So this reading is for anyone whose color is green. If your favorite color is green, if you are drawn to the color green, if you've just been seeing a lot of green or having the urge or craving for a lot of green foods like leafy vegetables and fruits, or just anyone that just resonates with it. So I've already cleansed all the energy. We got our air, our fire, our earth right here, our lovely. It's a type of clear quartz, not clear quartz. Yeah, clear quartz. No, whatever pink crystal it is, the pink one, the one for the heart. I can't remember. I just had rose quartz. That's what it is, rose quartz. And then we got our water. So we got all our elements. We got our different decks, everything. So let's get this started. Hopefully this one won't be too long. This is Guardian of the Spirit Team again. I invite you into this space. I ask for clear, concise messages for anyone and everyone that chooses the color green, that can relate to the color green, that wears a lot of green, that's been seeing a lot of green. Guys, if there's a specific color that you would like to see, like indigo or just any color, feel free to comment it and let me know that color so I can do that color next. Ancestors, guardian angels. So I'm hearing that, well, obviously collectively we just had a new moon. Today is, I believe it is, let me see what today is. It is, let me see here. It is January 24th. We had a supermoon in Aquarius on the 21st. So it's actually the last day of the full moon energy. Because as you guys know, it's 3 days before, the day of, and 3 days after. It's crazy. I started back doing this. That was not planned. I just had the urge. I've been telling myself to do it. I just had the urge. I just really need to get it done tonight. And it's crazy because I just got a text message saying that my children, because of weather, rain, all their schools start 2 hours later tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, I fate divine intervention got it. Because I was worried about being tired taking them to school in the morning. But again, this Guardian Spirit Team, we ask you for clarity. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of, what I'm hearing is there's been a lot of releasing, healing, and a lot of us, and I say us because this applies to me too, have been realizing that we've been thinking that with new moons and just cord cutting ceremonies, that's all we pay attention to. And we've been thinking that we need to release people, places, and things. And while that is true, we also need to release things that are within us. And I love how a lot of us have been doing that. So you got the Justice card. I like how a lot of us have actually been thinking about that. And I'm realizing that and focusing on releasing and letting go and healing childhood trauma or codependency or victim mentality. And these are all things that I recently literally just let go within this new moon. So I love how it's, as a collective, we're all collectively releasing these things and letting go of these things. Okay, so we got a couple of them fell out, but this one, I'm going to get the 2 of Wands. We got the 4 of Swords. Gods. What's that? The King of Cups. We'd love to see it. Let's move some of our decks up so we can have enough space to for our spread. So we got the King of Cups. Oh, we love to see it, guys. We love to see it. So far, so good. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Ancestors, Guardian Angel, Spirit Team. More cards, please. We got the Five of Pentacles. Ancestors, Guardian Angel, Spirit Team. FYI, for any of you that are new to my channel, I am an intuitive reader. I do not read. We got the Five of Cups. I do not read the meaning of cards. I read intuitively. I didn't even see this card fall. We got the High Priestess. I have to put our earth right here. I'm like, I have OCD. I need everything to be even. So I had to pull the earth down. I had to pull the fire and water down too. I had to bring earth down some so that our cards could fit. So our High Priestess and our Four Swords are in reverse. And such as like, oh shit, son. I don't know which card fell out first. So I'm gonna pick all those back up. And so Guardian Spirit Team 2-1 for the collective, please. No cards for the people that have chosen green. Oh, we got the Hangman in reverse. And so Guardian Spirit Team 2 more cards for the people that have chosen green, please. 2 more cards for the color green, please. 2 more cards for the color green. 2 more cards. I said 2 more, not 10 more, but that works too. 2 more. Oh, there we go. All right. So we got the Page of Swords. So, put these cards over here. So, guys, first, let me say that tarot is fluid, okay? So, I tend to read past, present, future, but tarot is fluid. So, this could be the present, this could be the past, this could be the future. When I'm reading for the future, it could be the present. When I read the pressure, it could be the past. When I'm reading for the past, it could be future, present, put it where it applies. Again, everything will not fly to every single person. This is a general reading for people that have just been drawn to the color green, favorite color green, and all those things like I said before. Take what applies, let the rest fly. Please. Do not comment on my shit talking about you couldn't resonate or that didn't apply to you. This is a general reading. And I do clap back. It's an Aquarius. It got the clap back, okay? So I will start with saying that as far as the Justice card, a lot of us we're recently coming out of a cycle of getting karmic justice. And not just us getting karmic justice. The world as a whole has been dished out and receiving that karmic justice. So if you dealt in the last few months, specifically last year, if you have dealt out a lot of negative karma, negative energy, that's what you've been receiving lately. Your karmic, your karma for that. If you dealt out love and compassion and gentleness for people, you've been receiving the positive energy from that, especially with this new moon in Aquarius that just came up. It's like, on my Libra scales, I'm weighing sins of forgiveness. That's what I just heard. I think Lil Wayne has that song. The scales have been tipped. So it's time to pay the piper, so to say. And that's what we've been going through. And for those that haven't gone through this, it's definitely indicative of what's coming in the future. Okay. A lot of us are literally doing a lot of soul searching and standing on our own and figuring out what really resonates with us, what resonates with our soul, what are we drawn to. So that's people, places, things, jobs, our future, our passions, our life's purpose. Like a lot of us are drawn to knowing what's our life purpose, our soul's purpose, if that makes sense. And we really are taking that step to look inside and not so much project outside, and understanding that a lot of us are awakening to the understanding that everything outward starts inward. And although a lot of us know that, because I know it, I learned that almost 2 years ago, I'm just now able to apply it spiritually speaking. I've just had hit that level of spiritual elevation where I'm able to apply it. We've had sleepless nights and overthinking jacked up situations and negative things that have happened to us. And something that we all have to understand is when bad things happen, you don't want to feel that pain, deal with it, but you don't want to dwell on it because that you're bringing that type of energy. That's the type of energy that you're attracting. So it's okay to be in that space of loneliness, sadness, hurt, heartbreak, but it's not okay to stay in that energy and just stay in that space because that's what you're actually calling in towards yourself, if that makes sense. Um, a lot of us definitely have had those sleepless nights, like just laying there, racking our brains and going over the things that people have said and done that's hurt our feelings, or the things that we've said and done to hurt other people. And it's time to, number one, forgive yourself. That's what the universe, God, our ancestors, our spirit teams, our spirit guides in the future is calling us to do. Forgive yourself. And some of us, this might be the past. We might have already forgiven ourselves. But forgive yourself first and then forgive others. But everything, as I said, everything outward starts inward. So in order to forgive other people, you definitely have to forgive yourself first. Um, a lot of us are in this energy currently of filling our own cups so that we can fill others. Too often in the past, we filled everybody else's cup before we filled our own. So we're filling our own cup and we're coming to understand that we cannot allow other people to drink from our cups that have poison in their cup because they're sharing their poison with us. You have to, like, when you're on the airplane, you can't just, when if the plane's coming down and the masks fall from the ceiling, you have to put your mask on first before you can put anybody else's on. It's the same concept. And a lot of us are coming to this understanding. A lot of us are coming to the understanding that we have to work hard for what we get. You know, some people, things come easy. They get the easy road to things because they're born into certain families or born into certain social circles or just automatically it's easy for them. Others of us, we have to work a little harder. But the thing about working harder for something is once you get it, you appreciate it more, number one. Number two, it's easier for you to respect it, what you have, if that makes sense. It's much easier for you to respect what you have. Some of us we have to understand that your finances are connected to your relationships. So the type of people that you have around you, their integrity, if they're peaceful, that's the energy and the vibrations of your money, of your finances, of your abundance. Your your net worth is your network. So when you network and deal and surround yourself with people that are high vibrational, that are loving, that are caring, that are kind, that are compassionate, that are outgoing, that are not even necessarily outgoing, but people persons and not people pleasers. You know, they actually genuinely do things for other people and not just for themselves. These are the type of connections that will bring you wealth. These are the type of connections that will bring you peace, understanding, clarity, if that makes sense. So often, a lot of us, especially now, we're looking at the things that we have lost. And that's the thing about a new moon. A new moon is about evaluating what didn't work with you for you in the last moon cycle and starting anew, if that makes sense. Like adjusting, tweaking if you need to. A lot of us are so busy worrying about what we lost and who wasn't there for us, but not realizing the blessings that we do have. It's funny because I just wrote a Facebook status about this the other day, and I was saying how, damn near all my life, I'm about to be 35 next month, and damn near all my life, I fought, argued, was sad. Not even fought and argued, but I was sad and I was hurt. My feelings was hurt because I was trying to be friends with everybody, and I'm going to people's baby showers, graduations, parties, visiting them because they're sad. And I'm not talking about, I mean, yeah, I've taken 2 hour drives, but I mean, travel half across the fucking country before, like for shit like this. And like, I'm coming to every single thing people have, and people 5-10 minutes away from me can't even fucking come to simple shit like my kids' birthday parties and stuff like that. But I wrote a Facebook status saying that like I was so busy like paying attention to what I was losing and who wasn't there that I didn't notice. And I noticed, but I didn't consciously have the gratitude for the three friends that I have had for over 20 years that have never disrespected me, never disappointed me, never betrayed me, never attacked me, never judged me, always been there, always accepted my crazy, always told me when I was acting crazy. Just always been amazing. Amazing. And that's what spirit calls us to do right now. Don't focus on what we have lost. Focus on what we're gaining. And focus on the bridge. So we can't focus on the bridge that was burnt. We have to focus on the kingdom that is on the other side of that burnt bridge. And that there's not just one, there's more than one highway to the same damn destination. There's more than one path to the same destination. Something I had to learn really hard. The hard way. It took me, I want to say 3.5, 4 years to realize this is rejection is God's protection. So whenever somebody leaves your life, whenever somebody does you dirty, whenever somebody does you wrong, whenever you get fired from a job, whenever something leaves your life or is being taken, quote unquote, it's God's way of protecting you. It's Spirit's way of protecting you. Your ancestors' way of protecting you. The universe, Jesus, Yahweh, Ganesh, whoever you believe in, Mother Gaia, whoever, whatever entities, deities that you believe in, whoever source is to you and for you, it's their way of protecting you. And there's no one answer to that. Everybody has their own different beliefs, whatever you believe in. Spirit is calling us to step into our power. And there's still like a little residual resistance. And Spirit is telling us this is not time for that right now. It's time for us to stand in our shit, to be loyal, to be trusting, to be loving, to be understanding, to be caring, to be gentle. First and foremost with ourselves, and then with each other. Pay it forward. Be understanding to people. Start being loving. Start being understanding. Start being caring. Clear out them damn chakras. So many times our crown chakras are too blocked, so we can't get the vision. We can't get the message. We can't get the goal clear because our energy is so fucked up. We have to start making a conscious way to clear your energy. If you love water, water is such a great way to clear your energy. Be it drinking water, listening to water, watching the water just fall out of this faucet, swimming. Like, these are all awesome ways. Like, just running your hand through the water. Sometimes I'll just run my hands and I'll just put some water and just run my hands in it. Or just run my hands through the water. Fire meditation. So just staring at a flame or lighting a fireplace or doing a pit in the back and just meditating, just staring at it and just releasing and asking God, universe, source, whatever your whatever source is for you, what you need to know, what you can do better, what's the next step. See, the things about our guardian angels, our spirit team, and our ancestors and all these entities and source itself is that they can intervene, but they can't intervene, especially our ancestors and our guardian angels. They cannot intervene without our permission. So all we need to do is just ask for help. They simply are just waiting for us to ask for help. Once you ask for help, you'll get your help, but you have to ask. A closed mouth don't get fed. And I know we all have heard that growing up. It literally is time for us to pave our own way. Everything worth having is worth fighting for. Everything worth having is worth working for. If it was easy, you wouldn't want it. If it was easy, you wouldn't appreciate it when you get it. If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. So we literally have to sit here and get out of this residual what was me mentality, out of this, oh, nobody's hiring and nobody's doing this. Well, if nobody's hiring you, maybe you're not meant to work for other fucking freaking people. Maybe you're meant to be an entrepreneur. Maybe you're meant to go out and be your own boss. Maybe you're meant to pave your own way. Maybe that's how you're supposed to build your generational wealth. I'm sorry, but not sorry. This idea of that, like our grandparents and great grandparents and some of our parents, that we have to work a 9 to 5 and work our life away and work a dead end job and have a 401k and all that shit. There are multiple ways. There are multiple streams of income. We're not supposed to just have one income, and there's multiple ways to become a millionaire, to become wealthy, to become abundant. Manifestation, it works. I have a money plan. I have multiple ways, and I know plenty of people that do cryptocurrency. Once you get a certain amount of views and things on social media, they start paying you. I know people doing all type of different apps, doing DoorDash, all type of stuff. Because you don't have to work a 9 to 5. I mean, if you want to, by all means, that is your right. Me personally, I want to be a lawyer, but I don't want to. I don't like working, and I don't want to work before that. But I love to crochet, so I crochet. I love doing tarot readings, so I'm doing this. I hate doing hair, but I love doing box braids. I can do hair, but I prefer just doing box braids and micros. Love it. So therapeutic for me. I love singing and writing music. I do balloon decorations. These are all my passions. I don't have to work a 9 to 5. And that's the thing that Spirit wants us to get away from. Like feeling forced to do what everybody else wants you to do. Pave the way for yourself. Do what feels good to you. Do what feels good to your spirit, what feels right in your spirit. Forget what everybody else is. Fuck. You know what? Look. See this? I don't know if you can say it. My best friend got it for me for Christmas. See that? F's to give. And it's a, do you see? A jar of F's. See that? My best friend bought it for me for Christmas because she loves me and she knows me. And she knows that I don't give a F. And the more I grow, the more I elevate, the more I heal. I really truly give a F. Not just, don't give a F. Like, don't get me wrong. I am one of the most loving, caring people you ever meet. But when it comes to doing what people think and doing what makes other people happy, I don't care about none of that. I only care about doing what makes my soul smile, doing what makes me happy, doing what I feel in my heart of hearts is best for me and mine, if that makes sense. I'm gonna get us some. Which deck is this? I'm trying to think. Let me see the box because I don't. Guys, I have so many freaking decks. It's ridiculous. Like I legit have an obsession. I think this is my. Yep, this is my heart. This is my heart oracle deck. And this is the spirit team. What guided messages do you have for us? Ancestors, guardian angel, spirit team. What guided messages do you have for us from the heart, soul deck? I promise, guys, the lighting and everything will be so much better next time I do this. I promise. I cannot believe I left my stand, and it's 2 hours away. I grabbed a box. I grabbed two boxes. One was this ring, the ring light part. The other one was the stand. I thought it was a stand. It wasn't. It was the arch for one of my balloon decoration kits. But it looks just like the box with my stand. So yeah. But what message answers my heart oracle deck? What divine message do we need to know for our hearts? Ancestors, guardians, what divine message do we need to know for our hearts? What divine message do we need to know for our greater good? What divine message do we need to know for our greater good? What divine message do we need to know for our greater good? Well, you go one. Move. And it's the number 7. Ancestors, guardians, spirit team. So, what I'm hearing right now, back to the original spread with the tarot deck, there are going to be messages coming in on how we move forward. I know some of you are like, okay, move forward, bet, but how? There's going to be messages coming in, and we have to pay attention to those messages. They can come in the form of ideas, dreams, commercials on what moving forward and paving the way for ourselves looks like. There's going to be messages that come from ideas from other people. We just have to pay attention to it, okay? So with move, number 7, keywords: act, direct, master, discipline, focus, and effort. By the way, so 2 of my decks, I read straight from the book, and I do not read intuitively because I am drawn to do that. Every other deck I read, I do not do that, but I'm drawn to do that with specific decks because I feel like it gives more value and understanding to the reading, and it gets the point across and just reiterates. It basically reiterates what I've already said, but it puts it in like set in stone words, if that makes sense. Now is the time to be proactive regarding matters of the heart. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. Remember, I said pay up our own ways, not just in finances in the future, but in relationships too. And this is not just romantic relationships, it's every relationship. So platonic, business partnerships, all together. It's time for us to co-create our reality. If you're looking for a relationship, take the initiative to find one. Take advantage of the many ways to meet your soulmate. This card is about action, action, action. If your current relationship is not moving in the direction you wish, do whatever is required to shift the direction. You're the master of your own destiny, and this includes your relationship. Don't wait for others to make the first move or set the tone of the relationship. Take charge. Creating and sustaining a good relationship requires discipline. It's not enough to be in a relationship. You must invest in it as well. Be present. Be present in and focus on the relationship. Give every relationship the opportunity and time that it needs and deserves to flourish and grow. Now is the time to focus on your needs and the needs of your partner. Make the effort to maintain healthy boundaries for yourself and to respect the boundaries of others. While rewarding relationships require effort, there must be a balanced effort from both partners. Perhaps it's time to examine your relationships. Are both partners putting forth equal effort to are both partners putting forth equal effort to make the relationship work? Are you comfortable with the amount of effort your relationship requires of you? If any relationship feels draining or it's not worth the effort, then perhaps it's time to move on. An affirmation for this is I take charge of my relationships. And that was number 7. I do suggest you guys looking up the energy of the number 7. You can Google it. The second card was Blossom. This is 20. Keywords: awaken, transform, stretch, possibilities, direction, and growth. Matters of the heart are much like flowers. In the bud stage, the relationship is in a state of potential. It requires love, caring. It requires loving, care, and attention to help it grow, develop, and bloom. The people involved in the relationship must be willing to trust and open themselves to each other. With the proper amount of nurturing, the relationship will blossom and bring beauty to the lives of those involved. It's time for you to nurture the potential of your relationships. New life and love are waiting for you. You only have to reach out and take hold. Seize the energies of renewal that surround you now and allow yourself to blossom like a beautiful flower. Awaken to the possibilities regarding desires of the heart. A blossom follows the sun because its warmth and light nature. The flower and infuse it with energy. Hold on. A blossom follows the sun because its warmth and light nurture the flower and infuse it with energy. The sun even provides some of the nutrients needed by the blossom. What is the sun in your own life? What nurtures you and helps you thrive? Do your relationships provide what you need? If not, it may be time to transform your life and grow in a new direction. You're in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. Stretch yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible and know, in fact, that all things are possible if you will only follow your sun. Affirmation: I awaken to the beauty of judgments that nurture me. I know that's right. Period, poo. Okay, so I do want to get us an angel therapy card just to see what our angels, like what message our angels have for us. Ancestors, guardian angel, spirit team. What angels? I mean, what message or messages do you have for the people who are chosen or are drawn to the color green? What messages do you have for green ancestors, guardian angel, spirit team? Archangel Michael. Some of us might want to actually look up on him and ask for his guidance. I'm hearing like long and hard. A lot of us want help or need direction, but we are not asking our ancestors, our guardian angels, our spirit team for help. As I said before, they cannot intervene unless you ask for help. You have to give them permission to intervene. Ancestors, guardian angels, spirit team, ask for guidance and ask them to come in the form of dreams, billboard messages, text messages, whatever, commercials, and ask for it to be clear and concise of what you need to do, and just wait for the results. The answer, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit team, give us a clear, concise message, please. Angels, give us a clear, concise message, please, for the green. Clear, concise angel message for the green, please. Clear, concise message. Clear, concise message, please. I know you guys probably see other tarot readers go really fast. I don't do that. I don't like that. That doesn't work for me, and I don't like it. Ancestors, guardian angel, spirit team. Clear, concise message, please, for our angel therapy cards. Clear, concise messages, please. Clear, concise message, please. Ancestors, guardian, and spirit team, what do we need to know? Oh, okay, all right. So, oh Lord, okay. We got throat chakra, throat chakra, throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So I don't know if you guys are aware of our chakras, but we have 7 main chakras. We have actually have like 200 chakras in our body, but there's 7 main chakras that we tend to focus on. It is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, which is what we pulled, the third eye chakra, and I need to pull another card. The third eye chakra and our crown chakra. Ancestors, guardian, and spirit team. One more message, please. What other message from our angels do we need to know? What other message from our angels do we need? Ancestors, guardian, and spirit team, guardian angels. Give us another message, please. One more message, please. One more message, please. One more message, please. One more message, please. How long? It's been going? Oh, 31 minutes. Not that long. Good. Almost done, too. One more message, please. Indigo. I have never seen this card, but it stuck out to me. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So we got some highly sensitive, natural born leaders in this piece. Let's see. The root chakra, an indigo. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Let's see. Throat chakra and indigo. 62. 100. So. 62. Okay, so for throat chakra, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. The angels sent this card to you because of important messages that you need to express, either verbally or in written form. You're encouraged to speak your truth to yourself and others. To yourself, admit your true feelings as well as any revelations you've had. Keep a journal of these ideas, thoughts, and inspirations. The throat chakra is the energy center located in the neck, which governs speech, writing, and creative expression. When you squelch your truth because of fears of disapproval, your throat chakra tightens and darkens. Prior experiences in this life or past life of being punished for speaking up can also close this energy center. Fortunately, the angels are working to unlock your self-expression by sending pure divine light and love to you in your throat chakra. Ask the angels to help you speak up for yourself lovingly and assertively, and they'll guide your words with verve and humor. So, just say, guardian angels, ancestors, whatever you believe in, guardian angels, I ask that you help me speak up for myself lovingly and assertively and clearly, whatever you want. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I give you permission to intervene, Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel who assists you to eloquently, truthfully, and lovingly express your thoughts and feelings. Take a moment to center yourself and then say, it's crazy because I said Michael, I heard Gabriel after, and I was like, no, should have said it. But take a moment to center yourself and then say, Archangel Gabriel, I call upon you now. Thank you for guiding me in the expression of my inner truth and wisdom. I ask that you watch over me in all that I say and write so that I may clearly convey my inner messages. Sure. And then we have indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. It's important for you to understand the nature of indigos. In regards to your questions, perhaps you or someone else involved in this situation is an indigo or a parent of one. An indigo is a strong-willed and spirited individual who has strong personal beliefs about changing and improving the world. Indigos may have tempers, which fuel them to move forward with their activist campaigns. You may have received this card because you divinely called to help the indigos. Keep your spiritual you may have received this card because you're divinely called to help the indigos keep their spiritual gifts and missions alive. Many indigos are misunderstood or misdiagnosed with labels such as ADHD, because of their lightning fast thinking style and intuitive sensitivities. You can help indigos maintain high self-esteem and a sense of purposeful direction so that they can use their natural talents to help us all. Archangel action steps. Archangel Metatron oversees the indigo generation, so he's the best angel to call upon for help with issues related to indigo. So I don't know why, but it stopped recording. Um, Archangel Metatron oversees the indigo generation, so he's the best angel to call upon for help with issues related to indigo children and adults. Take a few moments to quiet your body and mind, perhaps by closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths. Then silently ask Archangel Metatron any questions you have related to children in general, a specific child, or a person who exhibits indigo qualities such as sensitivity, strong will, and concern for the earth. Ask Archangel Metatron for guidance with this issue and also for a divine assignment in which you can help the indigo generation. So that is that. And now we are going to get a soul truth message or two. This deck is the truth. I promise you this deck is the truth. They be always on point every single time. Ancestors Guardian of the Spirit Team. Ooh, that was not a good one. Ancestors Guardian of the Spirit Team. What message do you have for the collective for a soul truth message? What do we all, was there anybody that, the collective of green? What does green, people who've chosen green, what message do they need to know? I'm guys, just so you know, any reading that you watch, any color, it doesn't matter when you watch it, even if you watch it 4 years from now, if you see it when you're meant to see it. So it applies to you in that moment, okay? What soul truth message does the green collective need? Ancestors, guardians, or spirit team? What soul truth or truths? Ooh, okay. All right. I mess with it. They all turned around at the same time. So as I said in the recording before I realized it cut off, we got 3 cards. I'm going to read each question 3 times and then I'll read the other part. So the first question, well, twice. Who am I ready to forgive? I'll give you a chance to write it down. Again, who am I ready to forgive? Now, in order to answer this, the other side says, I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move forward? I move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is the resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action. Write a forgiveness letter, then practice the who oponono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So I told y'all multiple times, didn't I say it's forgive yourself? Start everything. Forgive yourself, and then forgive them. I said that. But it's funny because I actually did a burning bowl ritual for multiple people in my life that have hurt me or that have made me feel some type of way or have done me dirty. And I realized I was holding that energy and I forgave them, but I truly didn't forgive them and let it go. And so I did a burning bowl ritual and I wrote down every person's name. Every name that came to my mind, I wrote their name down, their first and last name. And I said, I forgive you with love. And certain people, I was like, I forgive you with so much love. With 3 times the amount of abundant love because I know that they did me so dirty. They were hurting so much that, they need that love. And I don't need them to know that I'm to the one sending them energetically that love. Just knowing that my words will get them healing, get them what they need is enough. But yeah, burning bowl rituals is a good way to do that. Where can I create more space? Again, where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Today's soul action, do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space, clarity will come. The last question is, what is my body telling me right now? What is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply, see the trapped emotions and the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Today's soul action. Get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L.J. and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. So those are our soul action cards, guys. That's what our souls need to know right now for the green. Now, one more deck and then we're going to be done. I'm going to do mindful messages. So these are just messages to keep in mind to help you go throughout the day, throughout the weeks, and just throughout life in general. People who have chosen green, this is just what you need to know right now. This is what will help you get through the specific place that you are at in your life right now. Ancestors, guardian angel, spirit team. What mindful messages do the green collective need? What mindful messages or messages do the green collective need? Ancestors, guardian angel, spirit team. So we got, hold on. Any more ancestors, guardian angel, spirit team? Oh, okay, alrighty then. I love it when you guys throw cards at me. It's the most beautiful thing ever. So first we have commitment. I am committed to my growth and dreams. I set routines and habits that help me evolve into my fullest potential. Even though I may not see the physical manifestation of my desires, I know they have vibrationally manifested and are on their way to me. Ashe, ashe. The second one is tune in. Today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want and I will honor however I am feeling. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And the third one is infinite creativity. At any moment, I am able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through each one. Unique ideas flow through each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. Oh, I love that. So collective green, those of the chose the green. That is your reading. Thank you so much for checking out Freedom Faith Tarot. If you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so if you are drawn to and led to. If you found something beneficial in this reading, or if you feel like there's someone else that might find something beneficial in this reading, feel free to share it. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Love and light. Keep being amazing, awesome beings.